Hey, listen, she was finna pop the employee. She on tip for sure. They must have got her order wrong, because they always get my shit wrong. Or their ice cream machine wasn't working.
How I'm gonna hold this shit down with no gravity. You said you was down with a nigga, and you changed on me. How I'm gonna hold this shit down with no gravity. I put my trust in you, but you wouldn't put the...
What's good, YouTube? This your boy, Reacts, man, back with another video. Hey, listen, today's video is a top 10 wildest Florida man arrest caught on body cam. It's always some crazy shit going on in Florida, man, I tell you. Hey, look, though, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to your boy, man. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, and we getting closer and closer every day. So I appreciate all the love y'all showing. Let's get right into the video. I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for supporting, man. Let's get it.
She pointed the gun at the person and told her she was going to bust her shit.
What? I did not say that!
He's starting to move. Yeah, he's running. He just fell down.
That nigga running like an animal.
Come on, mother.
Okay,
You think I can't do it? I know.
Don't wanna do
black
this.
belt in karate,
Okay.
a black belt in judo.
Florida man. Wild stories involving residents of the Sunshine State have been making headlines for years, and for good reason. We're breaking down the top 10 Florida man or woman arrests caught on camera. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg.
That's wild. Let's see what happens.
First, we're in South Beach, Miami, where a man allegedly tried to steal a jet ski, then jumped into the ocean and took off his swim trunks. It's Sunday, April 2nd, 2023. Police responded to a report that a man had tried to take a jet ski available for rent without permission.
What he tried to do was grab one of the keys from the jet ski. He tried to push the jet ski out so he can go. So at that moment, he tried to stop it. Right? He went to the water. So you guys never gave him consent? Nothing. Not at all. And I bet you probably everything is recorded. He actually grabbed the key. Yes. And he tried to grab the paper from the key. He grabbed the paddles and kind of hit us. He broke one of the paddles.
The business manager tells police the man broke a paddle and tried to hit him in the head with it before going into the water. Police on shore wait for Marine Patrol to arrive, but the water is too shallow for the boats to get too close. That's when the suspect decides to strip down in full view of everyone on the beach, including children.
Hell no.
I got some clothes on my car. Hey, we'll get him for indecent exposure the second he comes up.
The man can be heard yelling and even singing in multiple languages. The officers try to get him to come out of the ocean, but it's not working.
Okay, come on. Sir, come here.
No, he definitely off something.
Eventually, several
For
fellow
sure.
beachgoers took matters into their own hands. They surrounded the suspect in the water and eventually dragged him to the sand. The officers cover him up with a towel and drag him from the water up onto the beach, then put him onto the back of a golf cart.
I just swim and you guys hitting me. Shame on you. Nobody's hitting me.
They took him to be looked over by first responders, putting him onto a stretcher and into an ambulance. The suspect tells officers his name is Neil, but is eventually identified as Yaakov Levi. He was arrested and charged with aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, lewd behavior, aggravated battery, providing a false name after arrest, and grand theft.
Damn.
Did you know there's an
sit you
easy
down,
way
my
to
boy.
get more views on your old YouTube videos? And the best part is it's free to try. Meet
Next, we're in Tampa, Florida, It's just after 7 p.m. on Christmas Eve, 2023. According to police, 34-year-old Eliezer Armando Reyes Rios crashed his car. But when an officer arrived to try to help him, Rios took off running, eventually climbing a fence into a construction site. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office used its helicopter to track him.
All right, we do have a subject just north of a tree. He's on the southeast corner. Looks like it's he's in a culvert. You won't be able to see him from where you're at because it's a culvert. I just realized, but you are right across from him.
Rios doesn't seem too concerned about what's going on as he lays underneath the tree.
Yeah, just so y'all know, he's just sort of casually laying there with his arms behind his head.
He even starts to make dirt angels with his arms. Rios then decides to leave his hiding place and try to make a run for it, but that doesn't go exactly to plan.
All right, he's starting to move. Yeah, he's running. He just fell down. He's running towards the west.
The sheriff's office sent in an officer with his canine who was able to take Rios into custody.
Get on the ground. Shut up. Get on the ground or you're going to get bit. Get on the ground or you're going to get bit. Hey, this is your final warning. Get on the ground or you're going to get bit.
Rios was charged with leaving the scene of an incident, driving with a canceled, suspended, or revoked license, trespassing on a construction site, and resisting an officer without violence. Now we move to Cocoa, Florida, and this time it's a Florida woman who's in trouble with the law. Police responded to a McDonald's fast food restaurant on March 16, 2023, around 11 p.m. for a report of a woman threatening employees with a gun. They found Quave Young inside her SUV at the drive-thru window.
Put that gun away. Put it down.
The officers get Young out of the car and put her in handcuffs.
Hey, listen, she was finna pop the employee. She on tip for sure. They must have got her order wrong, because they always get my shit wrong. Or their ice cream machine wasn't working.
What is the problem?
Apparently they saw your gun and they thought you
It's in the car. I have it in my car. That's where I have it.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
It's no big deal. She got mad because she got mad because I asked for my order. That was the problem. I didn't do nothing. All I said was, I'm still waiting on my #1 order because I asked for it. Now I'm trying to go home. She got mad. It was all some crazy. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I'm waiting. I'm still here waiting. I got a gun from it. I'm still waiting.
We don't know all that.
I don't care. That's the crazy part. She can say what she wants to say. That's weird. I'm still here waiting on my damn order.
Young is insistent that this is all some sort of misunderstanding.
What is her being stopped for? What is the problem?
I just told you.
No, you did not, sir. No, you didn't.
She saw your gun.
Okay.
And that you were threatening her with it.
I did not threaten her with nothing, sir. At all. I did not threaten her with nothing.
That's what we're here to
No. I've been sitting in the car. Why would I threaten someone and I'm still sitting in my car waiting on my damn order? That doesn't make any sense.
You ain't even making sense for real. You could threaten somebody anywhere.
According to the employees, Young ordered a meal that wasn't on the menu and became irate when they told her she needed to order something else. She reportedly drove up to the first window and again demanded the off-menu meal.
She pointed the gun at the person and told her she was going to bust her.
What? I did not say that. She's a damn liar.
She said, hell no.
No, she's not finna sit here and lie on me like that. No, she's not gonna do that. And I'm finna call my mom right now because that's weird as hell. You can get my no, I'm gonna get my phone. Thank you. So he's a liar. She's a liar.
An officer goes inside to talk to the McDonald's employees and check out store security video. And it's not good news for Young when he comes back out.
You want to put her in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
For what?
You're under arrest.
For what? What did I do?
If you did it, then you did it.
What did I do?
She's sitting there trying to keep denying it. He just went to go watch the video, so clearly you did it. I mean, they're not just going to say you did it for no reason.
Aggravated assault.
Assault of what? What you said, assault?
Yeah.
Assault. Like, how is that assault? I didn't.
Oh. You telling somebody that you're gonna hurt them, you got a gun next to you.
I didn't tell her I was gonna hurt her.
Well, that's what her affidavit's saying. That's the call that we got.
Young was taken to jail where she continued to repeat that she hadn't done anything wrong while she was being booked.
I didn't even do nothing. All I said was, all she did get my order right. Then it was in my car anyways. I didn't say that I was gonna shoot her or even point it towards her.
Well, that in and of itself is a second-degree misdemeanor. To have it open in your vehicle.
I didn't assault her. So I just get over it. It's okay. You know, you can't do nothing about it. And I can't either. I just get over it.
Young was then charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, open carrying of a firearm, and driving with a suspended license. She's expected back in court for a status hearing at the end of January. Next, we head to Davenport, Florida. It's Monday, November 13th, 2023. Deputies responded to a neighborhood where two suspects, a man and a woman, were apparently breaking into cars. Surveillance video captures what happened when police showed up to the scene. The white sedan speeding past the deputies is the suspect car. They're driving around trying to find an exit, but the subdivision only has one. When the suspects turned around, they ended up crashing into a car that was fortunately unoccupied.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing the deputy decided to move his cruiser because the white car ends up landing where it was parked just moments later. 31-year-old Rebecca Kozub was taken to a hospital with a fractured leg from the crash. 37-year-old Timothy Hoji was booked for a burglary of an unoccupied vehicle, petty larceny, fleeing police, possession of meth, and resisting arrest. He'll be back in court at the end of February.
Bro, you about to sit down for a long
and get
time.
this, on his neck is the tattoo, quote, "all gas, no brakes." Both Kozib and Hoji have a long criminal history with dozens of felonies and misdemeanors between them. Next, we're in Flagler County, where officials say a man stole an expensive electric scooter from a Target store, then started to assemble it right outside. It's April 3rd, 2023.
Look at his face,
a witness says a man took a Razor brand e-scooter valued at more than $500 out of the store without paying for it.
What's going on, man? Do me a favor, stand up.
Huh?
Stand up. I'm gonna detain you for a second.
The man, who was later identified as Patrick Vandermaiden Miller, was cooperative with the deputy
Like,
to
what
a
gotta,
point.
like on some real shit, what is wrong with you? How you gonna steal something from the store then try to work on the outside the store you stole it at? My boy, it gotta be something wrong with you. Clearly you ain't thinking right, or you ain't never did this before, or you just you just on some weird hard ass drugs, nigga.
Buy the scooter? You don't want to answer that question?
The deputy arrested Vandermaiden Miller and found drug paraphernalia in his pocket. He was charged with petty larceny and possession of drug paraphernalia and held on a $2,000 bond. Now we're back in Polk County, where another man was arrested for theft. And it's what he's accused of stealing that really made the headlines. 26-year-old Toby Foster turned himself into the sheriff's office after apparently being caught on video taking ingredients for a cocktail from an apartment. Deputies say on November 23rd, 2023, around 5:30 in the morning, Foster broke into an apartment and stole vodka and orange juice, the common ingredient for a screwdriver. Foster was caught on surveillance camera.
You could have just went to go buy that shit. You should have gone pawn your hat or
and
something.
Petty larceny.
Petty as hell.
Now we're in Port Orange, just south of Daytona Beach. It's Tuesday, May 9th, 2023 at 12:30 in the afternoon. Police responded to a smoke shop on a report of a man being disruptive and threatening workers.
I don't know if he is still sitting out there at the moment. He might be the guy at Alberto's. But I called about him causing a disturbance, and he's come in here quite a few times already and has bothered me and customers, and it makes me very uncomfortable. He said a lot of vulgar things to me, and he likes to grab things and try and come behind the counter. So, I kind of want him trespassed.
The officer finds William Bussey in the same shopping center. Bussey tells the officer he has a question.
I was arrested about 8 months ago.
Okay, back up for me a little bit, please.
Okay. I was arrested 8 months ago, and I spent 18 months in prison, which was not fun. I'm so glad to be out. But anyways, I'm suing the Volusia County Sheriff. I'm suing, this is all with my lawyer, it's currently underway.
What's your question? Just get to that.
If I sue the Port Orange Police Department and they give me $250,000, that's tax-free, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll have to talk to my accountant about that.
Okay.
The officer then tries to get things back on track.
You are now trespassed from the store, which means you cannot go in there anymore.
Okay,
Do you understand that?
All right, then she'll have to set my stuff outside then.
What stuff?
I have $2,000 worth of merchandise that she's holding.
Bussey's demeanor suddenly changes, and he becomes incredibly combative.
No, she said that she rung a bunch of stuff up for you and you never bought it. Okay.
Go ask her, you mother.
Okay.
Come over here and I'll kick your.
No, I ain't tripping.
Okay.
You think I can't do it? I know.
Don't do this.
Well, hold on, what are you doing?
A black belt and judo.
You understand you're trespassing the store,
You
correct?
think you doing something?
Gun and walkie-talkie.
Okay.
And I'll drive off in your patrol car.
Okay. You understand
Wait
you're
for them to take
trespassing
your
the
ass
store,
right back
correct?
to prison talking about it wasn't
Yes, I
fun.
understand you, mother.
Okay.
Now get the out of my face.
I'm 12 feet away from you, not in your face at all. Okay.
Bussy just threw a piece of lunch meat at the officer, and the cop at this point has had enough.
Wait a minute.
No, put your hand behind your back.
Okay.
No, babe, put your hand behind your back right now. You're under arrest. Put your other hand behind your back right now. Put your other hand behind your back right now.
Okay.
Right now. Put your other hand behind your back.
Jesus Christ.
Put your hand behind your back right now.
Bussy tells the officer that his arrest will only lead to more legal action.
This is another lawsuit. I'm suing you for $1 million. 10 million. Whatever.
He said, I'm suing you for
Wait till
10
my
million.
lawyer gets a hold of this.
Right now you're under arrest for battery on a law enforcement officer for throwing something at me.
Oh.
That nigga threw some baloney at him, y'all.
Yeah, well, don't do it. Why would you throw something at me?
Because you pissed me off. That's
Well,
why.
there you go.
Bussy continues to prove that he's a man who doesn't quite know when to quit.
You're lucky I didn't have my pocket knife with me. That's sad. You'd be dead right now.
Bussy was booked for battery on a police officer. In October, Bussy was sentenced to 200 days in
200
jail.
days. Should have shut your ass
The
up.
one plugin that I want to showcase here is this bad boy. It's called the God Particle. The only thing that you...
Next, we're back in Flagler County, where a man allegedly punched his neighbor in the face, then jumped into a canal to try to get away from police.
What are you doing?
Dude, what are you doing this for?
It's Sunday, November 19th, 2023, just before 5 p.m. Flagler County deputies say Philip McGraw walked into his neighbor's garage and then hit him. Both men ended up in the street, and McGraw's stepdad pulled up in a truck. McGraw hopped in, and the men took off. Deputies tried to do a traffic stop, but the stepfather kept driving, eventually ending up back where it all started. That's when deputies say McGraw jumped into the water and swam through multiple canals to try to avoid capture.
What's here? You have any weapons on you? Roll up.
McGraw ended up going to jail soaking wet. Deputies charged him with unarmed burglary of an occupied dwelling, simple
How your ass jump in the water and still get caught? You try to get away, you still get your dumb ass caught. Niggas be doing the most dumbest shit, dog, I swear.
Petty theft, and resisting an officer without violence. McGraw entered a no-contest plea and was ordered to pay almost $300 in fines and go to jail for 30 days. Now we go to Polk County, where a man delivering for DoorDash allegedly wanted more for his services than just a tip on the app. Identified by the sheriff's office as Salim, dropping off a customer's Taco Bell order in May of 2023. He looks directly at the camera several times before taking a photo of the food for proof of delivery. But then he decides to take an Amazon package from the front stoop and puts it under his shirt. The customer then reported the theft to the sheriff's office, and they subpoenaed DoorDash to identify the driver. Salim was arrested and charged with burglary and petty theft for taking the package, which had an oil filter inside worth only about $8. Our last stop on this Florida man journey is in Citrus County, where the sheriff's office featured a Florida woman on its Warrant of the Week social media post in November 2023. The sheriff's office posted a photo of Stacey Usher, who apparently tried to hide from deputies inside of a couch. Deputies had been searching for her after they say she violated her probation by selling fentanyl. Usher is a convicted felon in multiple Florida counties with a history of drug fraud, grand theft, and using bogus checks. The Florida Man phenomenon is so well known, organizers have put together the quote Florida Man Games, set to take place in St. Augustine in February. One of the events is the quote evading arrest obstacle course, where participants will run from actual officers. The website also boasts a mud wrestling event, mullet contest, and boxing match showdown between police and firefighters.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That wraps up this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. That was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, man. It was a couple of crazy moments in there, like when the girl threatened the McDonald's worker. She probably had the craziest one, I'm not gonna lie. Drop a comment and let me know what was the craziest one to y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. This your boy Jail Reacts, man. And make sure y'all leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to your boy. See y'all next video.